afternoon. I'm Shawnee Au, and this is One News Now. The government has vaccinated over 5 million people in the first 2 days of the national vaccination drive. Health Undersecretary Mir Nakabotahes said 2.7 million were vaccinated on the first day, which is a single-day record. Meanwhile, 2.2 million people were vaccinated on the second day, or Tuesday. The government will need to vaccinate 4 million individuals today, December 1, to reach its target of 9 million total inoculations for the 3-day event.
Just in case we will be unable to reach it, this is a record already high of our accomplishments. Kasi nga, dati-dati mga 1 million lang tayo, 1.5, ngayon naka 2.7, 2.2. So talagang nakikita na pagtulong-tulong tumataas yung ating accomplishments.
And the Philippines is still the worst place to be during the pandemic, according to Bloomberg's latest COVID resilience ranking. The Philippines ranked last among 53 countries in November, with a resilience score of 43.1. This is the third time that the country ranked the lowest, although last month's resilience score is higher than the 40.5 in October. Bloomberg said the Philippines has given out less than 100 vaccines per 100 people. Other indicators being monitored include the severity of lockdowns, mortality rates, and the quality of healthcare. For its part, Malacanang said the report failed to include country-specific circumstances. Acting Palace spokesman Carlo Nograles said declining active cases, hospital utilization rates, and increased vaccination rates should all be considered in Bloomberg's assessment. And vaccine manufacturers are scrambling to modify their shots in order to address the threat of the Omicron variant. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez with the story.
Global vaccine makers are now rushing to study how to tailor their shots to Omicron, even while little is yet known about the new variant. The CEO of Moderna told the Financial Times that the current COVID-19 vaccines will likely be much less effective. The firm earlier said they could have a new formula ready by early next year.
We should know about the ability of the current vaccine to provide protection in the next couple of weeks.
Another U.S. pharmaceutical firm, Pfizer, has also begun studying a new formula, which they say they can get ready in 3 months.
We have made multiple times clear that we will be able to have a vaccine in less than 100 days. In fact, we have already 2 vaccines built in less than 100 days. We built one for Delta and we built one for Beta.
Other vaccine makers like Johnson & Johnson and AstraZeneca have likewise begun investigating the variant. Infectious disease expert Dr. Ronchin Solante explained that there are at least 2 ways that vaccines can be modified.
Either you make another formulation of a vaccine. The other one is, itest nila ngayon ang variant, tingnan nila kung gaano kababa ang antibody with the variants of concern. So ititweak lang nila.
Pfizer is also developing an oral antiviral drug for COVID called Paxlovid. The firm's CEO said he remains very confident the pill will be effective against Omicron.
Was designed with the fact that most mutations are coming in the spike.
The World Health Organization on Monday warned that the Omicron variant poses a very high risk globally. It's now been detected in more than a dozen nations and triggered a fresh round of travel bans in many countries, including the Philippines. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, We Are One News.
Here are some recent developments in Philippine politics. Presidential aspirant and Manila Mayor Isko Moreno Dumagoso is in Talavera, Nueva Ecija for his so-called listening tour. Dumagoso, together with running mate Dr. Willie Ong and his senatorial slate, held a dialogue with farmers and drivers. Moreno has denied being the administration's secret candidate, but insists that he is hopeful for an endorsement from the president. Meanwhile, Bongbong Marcos and running mate Sara Duterte Carpio have visited Quezon Province. Former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo President Emeritus of Sara's Lakas CMD party, joined the tandem. Also present was former Senator Jinggoy Estrada, who announced that he will be part of their senatorial lineup. And some supporters of Senator Bongo are waiting outside the COMELEC main office in Manila. The senator has yet to formalize his withdrawal after announcing yesterday that he will back out from the presidential race. And one analyst says that Senator Bongo's withdrawal from the presidential race will likely benefit the Bongbong-Sara tandem. Professor Dindo Manhit told the chiefs that the administration now has the opportunity to consolidate Marcos and Duterte supporters. Manhit also said that this will also put greater pressure on non-administration bets.
They will consolidate their support because at the end of the day, these are the Duterte political factions uniting once again after a few weeks of friction. I've noticed some of the DDS influencers, I like to call them influencers because for the past 5 years they came out of nowhere and became commentators. Suddenly we're praising Bongbong Marcos and Sara Duterte.
However, another analyst, Professor Jean Encinas Franco, said that a solid Mindanao vote for the Marcos-Duterte-Carpio tandem is yet to be seen. She added that some votes may probably go to Mindanao native Manny Pacquiao.
I think that's the very purpose of Marcos Jr. Aligning himself with Sara, because he needed the regional votes of Mindanao, and it seems to be working for him, but it remains to be seen.
For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.